Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return is please refer a friend, or I'll hit you in the face with a brick. What? I can't say that? Today is Saturday. It's December the 12th, 2011. We're looking at the S&P, or the SPX, and here is our ticker symbol. And here's our overall chart for the past 6 months. This is the resistance everyone's watching right now. Are we going to break through this? I think we will, and I'll show you why in a moment. This is more resistance that I'd be more concerned with up here, so keep an eye on this one. I think we'll test that high, and we should break through it, but again, right now all we know is the news out of Europe took off the table the imminent collapse. Therefore, we've had the run rally on Friday, and this is bringing us back up to that question: is will we break through this first line of resistance? And again, I believe we will, and that will give us a support line to work with, and then we will start targeting this resistance up here. Someone's bound to ask, are we going to get a pullback back here to test this previous low before making that move to the upside? There's a chance, if anything. However, I don't see that move. I didn't see it last week, and I don't see it this week, simply because it would be redundant. We've already covered that ground. We already feel confident at the level that we're at, especially with Europe being dealt with. Unless we get some news that I don't see for the moment, I don't see that move to the downside to test that low before moving higher. I actually expect we'll just continue to break through this high point here. We may churn sideways for a little before we do that, but I do see that move coming. Let me clean this chart up a bit and show you really what I got. What we're looking at here, get the right tools. We got the first leg here, some consolidation, and then we're going to see the second leg. The second leg should be the length of the first. So the first leg from here to here, you should see that on the breakout there to there, testing the previous highs. Okay, unless we get stopped at those previous highs, I think we're going to make new highs, and I'll show you why I think that. Before I do, I want to point out we're also overbought on the Williams percent R indicator. It doesn't have to stop there because you get overbought. Back here, you got overbought. All right, you can consolidate a little bit sideways, and then you made them move higher anyway. All right, you can still move higher and break out. You did it back here as well. All right, so you can still see it, but it's going to be more choppy. So keep an eye on that. The main reason why I see this move going higher and testing this point here, let me show you that. Let me clean this chart up. Move on down here and show you the accumulation distribution. Okay, well, really can't show you both at the same time the way they're set up. Well, let me just point this out to you. Alright, you see this high point here is higher than this high point here and here. Now let's look down at the accumulation distribution line. Go ahead and move on down. Alright, what you've got there is accumulation for the same time periods is higher now than it was back then. Alright, that's a divergence. Basically, a divergence is where price activity is not confirming yet what's showing up on the accumulation distribution line. So according to this, we have more buy pressure than we had. We have more buy pressure now than we had back here. Therefore, price should, over time, at least test that high, if not break out. Ultimately, this basically means we're looking at a Santa Claus rally. Okay. Alright, if you guys enjoyed and agreed with today's analysis, be sure to give us a thumbs up on this video. God bless, take care, and I'll see you all on Monday. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.